Okay, so let's see what does this problem say. A circular loop, a radius r carries a current r I. At what distance along the axis of the loop is the magnetic field 1/2 the value at the center of its loop? Okay, so we've seen this expression before. Here's the axial point. It's carrying a current I. The magnetic magnitude, so if you the magnetic field along this point is pointing like that, and so on. Okay, so the strength of the magnetic field is given by mu naught and n I r squared 2 times r squared plus z squared 3/2. Okay. Now, what they're asking for is at the center of the loop, at the center, n is 1 for us. There's only one turn in the loop. And so our expression is B is mu naught I r squared 2 r squared plus z squared to the power of 3/2. At the center of the loop, the z coordinate is the axial coordinate. Okay. At the center, z is equal to 0, and so B is mu naught I r squared 2. This is r squared, z is 0, r squared to 3/2 is r cubed. Okay, and so this is equal to mu naught I 2r. So this is the field at the center. And what we want to find is at what distance, at what value of z is the field such that it's 1/2 the value at the center. Okay. So let's call this, let's call this the field at the center. Okay. Now let's add a page. Okay, so what we want is field at z equal to 1/2 the center. Okay. Field at z is mu naught I r squared 2 r squared plus z squared to the power of 3/2. We want this to be 1/2 mu naught I by 2r. Right? Okay, so the mu naught cancels, so I cancels. What we want is the mu naught cancels, I cancels, this cancels. So what we want is r squared over r squared plus z squared to the power of 3/2 to be equal to 1 over 2r. Okay, and so we need to solve for z. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll square everything. So we want to get rid of the square root symbol. Okay, so what we'll do is, r4, r to the power 4 is r squared plus z squared cubed equal to 1 over 4 r squared. So what we have is 4 r to the power 6 is r squared plus z squared cubed. And now we'll take the cube root of all of this. So cube root of 4 R square is equal to R square plus Z square. And cube root of 4 is 1.59, so 1.59 R squared. Okay. So Z square is 0.59 R squared. Z is so when Z is 77% the value of R, that's when, so what we're saying is when Z is 7.77 times R, the value of the field there will be equal to the value at the center, or half the value there. Half the value of the field here, the field there is half the value at the center. That's what we've solved for. Okay, that finishes that problem. Okay.